All right, welcome to assignment 4, create a custom yearbook design, part 2. This is cover number 2. Now, we did cover number 1 and it looked like this right here. Now we're doing cover number 2. That's going to look like this. This is going to be the thing that we're going to create. We also may use this one or this one. Really depends on whatever you decide to do. The flowers, you can decide on different flowers or different artwork. Oh, I missed her head there. And then, so basically what we got to do, let's start with a blank design. So if you go down to the bottom, you're going to grab a blank yearbook design. The yearbook cover is just a blank one. You're going to download this and open it in Photoshop. Open a new tab. Download it. All right, I have a new yearbook cover. First thing I need to do is pick the people that I want the flowers to revolve around, to circle. So I go to my assignment and I'm going to go to cover art for students. Click on it. I'm going to I'll use just these first ones again. I'm going to download it. I'll click on here, download, boom. And then I'm going to pull it into Photoshop. Grab it, pull it into Photoshop. Now it's hard for me to tell whether the background's taken out because I have white on white. So I'm going to go down to this and double click on the background color. Double click. And I'm going to specify a color. Now I don't want to just choose any color. I'd like to choose something like this, or blue on blue looks kind of, maybe I'll put it a little like that. There we go. Good, you can sample the colors up here. I want to stick to these colors. Now what I want to do is take the background out. So I'm going to use my object selection tool. Go up and grab it, object selection tool. I'm going to hover over this guy, click, hover over this girl, hold down shift. Good. Now if I hit the mask tool, you can see that it did not get this area right here. So I need to fix that. I'm going to undo it, and I have them selected. I want to undo the selection here. I'm going to hit H so I can move to it, and I'm going to undo the selection. So I'm going to grab the magic wand tool this time, hold down Option, click here, click here. I'm even going to go over here and get this little spot. Option, click. There we go. Now when I click the mask tool, I get a really good cutout. All right. Now let's put them where you want them to be. I don't want these cut off legs on my cover, so I'm going to put it below this yellow line. And I'm going to pull this up, make them a little bigger. There we go. Looks good to me. All right. The next thing we have to do is put the flowers in. Let's find some flowers. Go back to the large clip art. Now we need to find a row of flowers. You could use these. You could use these. These might be not enough, but I'm going to try using these. So download them. Download whichever one you want. You can also use the other ones. And basically what you're going to do is bring them in. So let's drop them in. Grab my flowers. And bring them in. All right, I'm going to put them on the top layer so I can just work with these. All right. Now, if you remember how to select these, you're not going to use a tool. You're going to actually go up to Select, Color Range. and you're going to click on the black area. And remember, on these, you got to peep the fuzziness up and hit OK. Cool. The only problem with this is you have all the flowers. I don't want all the flowers. I want a row of flowers. A row. So I'm going to click on this square and hold down Option. 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 And I'm going to deselect all this other stuff that I don't want. I don't want any of that. No thank you to that. Oh, I missed a little bit. Oh my goodness. Sorry. See, I missed this little area over here. I'm going to grab it and get rid of it with the Option key. There we go. Now I only have the top layer. Only have this top layer. So now when I hit the mask button, it's going to get rid of everything but this layer. Good. Now I'm going to grab my Move tool, put it where I want. I want it just beyond them. I don't want it too big, but I want it to be cover them and go a little bit farther. We can always adjust it later. There you go. All right. Now I can't really see them, so I'm going to double click over here and add a color overlay. Yeah, that's good. Now if I want, I can always click here, change the color, whatever I want. I'm going to keep the yellow. I like that. And okay, okay. All right. The next thing we have to do is warp it. Warp it. First of all, we can't warp something with a mat on it. So we got to right click and convert to smart object. Now we can warp it. So let's go up to, we can warp this layer now. So let's go up to edit, edit, down to transform, and warp. All right. Now instead of warping it, I'm actually going to go up here to custom. Click on this and go to cylinder. And I have this. See, now I can move this anywhere I want. I can grab here, pull this up if I want. I don't want this to go out of frame, so I grab this. If I go down here, I can grab the other side. I'm gonna pull it in so it's not out of frame. All right, there you go. Maybe pull it up again. And I don't like it covering up the Santa Ana logo, so I'm gonna bring it down a little bit so it's not. And that's good. I like it. I'm going to hit enter or return. Now I have to do the back row. So first I'm going to go back here and I'm going to call this flowers front. All right. I need another flowers back. So I'm going to right click, duplicate layer. Okay. I'm going to call this flowers back. Flowers back. Now I have 2 rows of flowers on here. So I want to warp the other one. So I'm going to go up to edit, transform, warp, and I'm going to pull this upward. Right? Hit OK. And now I'm going to go over here. I'm going to take the back and pull it below the people. See that? And you're done. Now you can do some fine tuning, but you are done. Done. Dishes are done. Now you've got your little row of flowers behind it. You can decorate the rest of the cover. Decorate the rest of the cover. Don't just turn it in like that, because it's kind of missing some stuff. But now you've got a good thing right here. You can always grab all of these things, and if you grab all of them using Shift or Command, you can make them all bigger at once, or you can move them. You know, so that's a pro tip. All right, nice work, and thanks for watching.